I'm David at fibonacci, and today I'm going to show you how to create an fDocs template. We're starting from a document, and first what I need to do is to choose a set of data I'm going to use by applying a DSD, what we call a dataset definition. I'll choose one of the family sets. This one will use the family activities. All of the fields within this dataset are shown in the panel over on the right hand side. I'll just mark an area where I want to include something and double click on the field in the list. I'll keep marking and tagging to apply my data to my template. I've started here from an existing layout, which is often easier than a blank page. You can use all of Word's features and fDocs will keep it all as you designed it. Here I'm tagging up the town and I'm inserting the postcode. You can preview your document at any time. Just enter some sample selection criteria and click to generate your document. So here it is. There's a common problem that the second line of the address is blank. We'll go back to the template and mark the second line of the address and use a special tag which we call remove empty to tell fDocs to miss this out altogether if there's no line 2 on the address. We'll preview again and you'll see the line has disappeared. Next, I'm going to add some tables of records. First we'll add the warnings on the client. We'll just mark the row in the table and tag it with the warnings data group. Data groups are shown with a plus next to them to indicate that they are sets of records instead of a field. Inside the cell, the tag list will now show just what's relevant to the table. We'll do the same for client activities, but this time there are 2 columns. We'll add the required date and the description. fDocs keeps all of our formatting and fills out the tables with the corresponding records. Next, we'll add a table from scratch to show the family members for this client. First, we'll insert the heading for our table, and then we'll insert a word table with 2 rows. The top one will contain the headings, and the second one will contain the records for our group. We can apply the style as we want using Word's standard design options. Then we'll just fill in the headings and we'll tag the second row as before. This table will have the name, the relationship to the client, and we'll add some activities. We'll start with the first name and the surname in the first column, and their relationship will go in the second column. We'll just quickly re-preview our document to see how it's looking, and as before we have a well-formatted table showing the family members. Next, we're going to add each family member's activities to show you how we can put data within data and design some quite detailed documents in fDocs. I'll just insert a table in the right hand column and tag it up just like the other tables. We'll add 2 columns, and in the first one we'll add the required date, and in the second one we'll add the description. I'll just remove the borders for this table to make it look tidy. Now when we preview our template, fDocs has added each family member's activities in the right hand column as a table within a table. Finally, I'm just going to tidy up my table to highlight where a family member has no activities. This demonstrates how we can add conditions directly into our template. First, I'll add another row on the family member's activities, and I'm going to merge the 2 cells together. I'll then select the new row and use our compare special tag. We tell fDocs that this table row should only be included if the number of rows from the family activities data group is 0. Otherwise we'll hide the row. And inside we'll just add some text telling the user that there's no activities. Now the family table will either show the person's activities or some text saying no activities. The last thing we need to do is make the template available for deployment. All we do is click to upload the template, give it a name and upload it. We're done.